These are the 5 levels of intimacy with God. Level 1 is belief. And before you decide you're past this one, you need to hear what it actually looks like. Because the people most likely to skip it are exactly the people most likely to be living there. Here's what level 1 actually looks like. You're going about a completely normal day. Nothing dramatic, nothing falling apart. And at some point, maybe driving, maybe at work, maybe lying in bed at night, it occurs to you that God hasn't crossed your mind once. Not because you're angry at him, not because you've walked away, just because the day ran on its own and he wasn't in it. And the part that should unsettle you more than it does is that it doesn't feel like a problem. It just feels like a regular day. That's level 1, not the person who rejected God. The person who believes genuinely, sincerely, and whose belief has almost no effect on how the week actually runs. Isaiah 29:13 exposes this with precision. These people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Jesus quoted that verse about people who were showing up, singing, doing the religious things correctly, whose lips were in alignment and whose hearts were somewhere else. Romans 10:9 tells us belief is the beginning. If you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. But salvation was never the ceiling, it was the floor. Ephesians 2:10 makes clear the life on the other side of that door was designed to be a moving life, created for good works God prepared in advance, not to sit in, to walk in. So take a second and think about the last ordinary week. Not the hard week, just a regular one. How many decisions did you make that God factored into? If the honest answer is very few, that's not a character indictment. That's just a location, and locations can change. Level 2 is conversation, and this is where a subtle problem quietly installs itself. You're praying now, real prayer, opening your Bible with actual intention, and there are moments of real connection. This is genuine progress. But the conversation is almost entirely one-directional and almost entirely about what you need. Requests, concerns, problems that need solving. He is being approached the way you approach a resource. James 4:3 names it precisely. When you ask, you do not receive because you ask with wrong motives. Not wrong theology, wrong motives. And here's the lie level 2 installs without announcing itself. When the requests get answered, God feels close. When they don't, he feels distant, and the relationship rises and falls with circumstances. Philippians 4:6 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but present your requests to God, and the peace of God will guard your hearts." The peace isn't the answer to the request. It is the result of the encounter. James 4:8 says,